Hi guys, welcome to Nay's Days. I'm Nay. Thank you so very much for coming and checking out my channel. If you could do me the hugest favor and leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe down below. Also turn on that post notification bell so you never miss a video. So this video is a little bit different than I normally would have made. I normally make sign language videos, vlogs, and joining the adventure of my life. But today, like I said, is a little bit different and it's a little bit more serious. So these kinds of videos are a little bit harder to make, but I have my family with me to help me make it. So this video is about asking for help, that it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to keep it bottled up inside. You know, everyone has things that they're going through that makes them stressed out, some depression, causes them to have anxiety. And I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone. Everyone goes through these things. It's called life, but it's how we deal with that that makes us who we are. So I currently do not have depression or anxiety, but I do have a lot of stress in life. Luckily, I have an amazing support system. I have an amazing husband, which you guys will meet soon. I have an amazing family that supports me. And I just want you guys to know that find that person that will support you no matter through the good times, through the bad times. So as an adult, it sucks. It really does. You know, growing up, you know, when I was younger, I thought it was amazing. You know, adults have it so awesome. They get to drive, they make money. But guys, along with driving and making money is you have to work really hard to pay for the gas in your car, to drive to different places. Like, there's so many adult stressors that it's crazy. But like I said, it's how you deal with it that makes you who you are. So, as a mom, I have 3 boys. I have Johnny, Justin, and Braden. And they are in different stages of their life. Braden, who is 7, he's in 2nd grade. Justin, who is 10, he's in 5th grade. And Johnny, who is 14, in 9th grade. So with all the different ages, it's easier to get an understanding of what kids are going through these days. So, hi, Bray.
Hi.
So, you know, tell them about being a 2nd grader. How is it?
In 2nd grade, it's not easy. So in 2nd grade, or in any type of grade, you get bullied sometimes.
So it doesn't matter how old you are. You could be young or you could be old.
You can be 33.
And there are some people who are not nice to you, right?
Yeah.
So when somebody's not nice to you, what do?
I walk away.
And what else can you do?
Tell a teacher. Or whoever who's out there that's grown up.
So do you ever feel that you've ever been bullied?
Yes.
And how did that make you feel? It made you feel sad? Now,
Yes.
Do you feel that kids your age think that they can't go talk to anybody? Do you think that you have to keep it inside and deal with it yourself?
If you keep the bottle inside you, you get in trouble. But if you keep the bottle out, you don't.
So are you saying that if you keep it bottled up inside you, that it kind of makes you do not good things?
Like bad things, yeah.
But if you express your feelings and talk to someone, it helps you stay calm.
Yeah.
Now, you said you were bullied. How did you handle it?
I didn't.
Did you talk to a teacher?
No.
Did you act out?
Yes.
Did you get in trouble?
Yes.
So instead of holding it in and reacting to it,
that's what I did. I'll hold it in.
What should have you done right away?
Tell a teacher, tell a teacher.
Now, do you think that it's a good idea for people to go speak to a counselor?
Always.
Always.
Like I do. To get like not my manners, like out, like my mean things out.
So talking to someone gets your mean things out?
Yes.
Now, it's okay. You don't feel embarrassed telling someone about how you feel. It's better than keeping it inside, right?
Yeah.
And you felt that going to see your school counselor has helped you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
And is there any coping skills that they told you that you should do?
Yeah. Take a deep breath in your nose and let it go out your mouth.
Can you show them what you mean by that? So it's like kind of like blowing out a candle. So taking deep breaths help.
Yeah.
And for Justin, who is going through middle school, this is what he goes through. So Justin, how is it being a middle schooler?
Let me just tell you one thing. It is very stressful.
Why is it stressful?
Yeah, it's kind of just the year where everything just starts changing on you. Like you know how like in elementary school, like you know it's like straightforward. It's pretty easy. But then as soon as the first year of middle school comes, they're like, I'm gonna stop you right there, and we're gonna change things up on you.
Do you have is it a big transition from like elementary school being semi-easy and then middle school being bam hard?
It's kind of just that one point in your life where everything just kind of just starts making its changes.
Now, have you ever been bullied?
Yes, I have.
Now, what did you do with that?
I kind of just took out my stress on just playing video games. I just kind of like, as soon as I got home, I just calmed down and played video games.
Now, did you feel that you could talk to people?
Yeah, I have my guidance counselor at school,
and he helped you kind of like with different coping skills to say it's okay and to kind of get through it.
Yeah.
What are some things that young middle schoolers can do that you've learned that you could share with others?
Oh boy, let me just tell you, it's the one thing called you may think that everyone hates you in this year. Yeah, sometimes it may be true, sometimes it may not, but yeah, for me, I kind of went through that in like October and November. I just thought that everyone hated me and everything.
But you know that's not true.
Mhm.
And so, you know, you can open up and you can talk to your friends, you can talk to your parents, you can talk to your teachers,
Your guidance counselors.
And it's not a bad thing to open up and talk to people, right?
Mhm. It's not.
So, what other ways do you de-stress?
I just kind of think of things that could be worse, and I just go, okay. As soon as I start thinking about things that could be worse, I just say, yeah, this situation is kind of just. This situation is just like low.
At that moment can seem really, really big, but when you think overall, it really isn't as big as you thought it would.
Yeah.
As you really thought it was. Teenagers do not have it easy. This is what teenagers in 2019 are going through.
All right, as someone my age, around like 14-ish, there's a lot of stress and like pressure put on you. I mean, I don't get the reasoning behind it most of the time, but there is so much pressure put onto just like what you do in general. But it's this time where stress is most common, or stress and or pressure is most common, is in school.
Do you feel that there is a pressure to fit in and to wear the most popular clothing?
Yeah, I've noticed it. Well, with the popular clothing thing, it was more middle school since I have 3 uniforms. But the whole thing about fitting in, yeah, that's definitely noticeable.
I feel like being a teenager in high school, that there's a lot of responsibility put on you.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of responsibility put on me at certain times, but at the same time, I've gotten used to it because the responsibility part that started in, or it didn't start there. It just felt like it was more prevalent in 8th grade.
Now, is it hard being a teenager in 2019?
A little bit.
Have you ever been bullied?
I've been bullied on several different accounts, yes, but sometimes indirectly, sometimes directly. It's the but the times the list can go on for a decent long while.
Now, how did you get through the bullying phase?
How I got through it, the main way I got through it was through ignoring them and focusing on work, on your schoolwork or other interests.
Now, when you're stressed, what are different things that you do to de-stress yourself?
One way to de-stress myself is playing a game. Playing like a video game or something. I used to like when I was younger. Take example, Burnout 3 Takedown. The feeling of driving like 200 miles an hour, slamming into a truck. That's a real stress reliever. Just seeing, boom.
So playing video games, you also draw, right?
Yeah, drawing does help with stress, but not as much as video games.
So that is your escape to de-stress, is playing video games, drawing, kind of being in your room and kind of breathing and...
I guess you could say video games are my virtual escape.
So what would you like to say to someone who is a teenager, stressed out, they don't know what to do? What can they do?
What you can do is simply relax and ignore them as well. Relax, calm down a little bit. Try to take another deep breath because you might be getting overwhelmed with the amount of people who are doing it. If it's more than one person, you also need to learn to just escape from them by doing your own thing, essentially, which is something I've learned to pick up over the several years I've been in school.
Now, being a teenager, do you feel that it's hard to open up to your parents if you're struggling?
It is a little bit hard sometimes. The majority of the time, they might say it's because of that phone, or like it's because of video games, or like you're being antisocial by playing video games or chatting on Discord. I'm like, no, that's not the case at all. Actually, being on Discord has helped me become more social and open about myself, and it's the exact opposite of what you're telling me. Two is my friends for support, because those are the guys who've pretty much helped me stand my ground the most, and they've helped me learn to cope with the dudes who are being idiots in middle school. So I pretty much go to them if I'm ever in a jam at school, I guess.
And then you can go to your parents.
And if they don't really have any ideas on how to fix it, I can go to you, Dad, or my mom.
So here is John, my amazing support system.
What's up, everybody?
So as you guys know, this is John from John Hagerty Vlogs. He has his own YouTube channel, so make sure you go check that out. It's always in the description below. But I was just telling them about the different stresses of life and adulthood. Like,
True.
They've already seen, you know, as Braden, who is 7 in 2nd grade, what he's going through. Yeah. Justin, middle school, Johnny, high school. So as an adult, is it being easy?
Nothing is easy, and I'm here to tell you that it's okay to not be okay. Everybody goes through stuff, and what you may think is trivial, other people may not think it's trivial. Like somebody being bullied, to people that
Not
are
cool.
you know, big shoulders, I can take it. You don't know what they're going through at home. Like they may be having a really rough life, parents fighting, all kinds of crazy stuff. You don't know what's happening. So my advice to you is always try to give the other person the upper hand. Always try to give them the benefit of the doubt, because you don't know what they're going through and they don't know what you're going through, but be the better person.
And also, guys, it is okay to open up. Like I said, find somebody that you can talk to, whether it be a friend, whether it be a stranger, if it would be a teacher, your parents, a counselor, like, it's okay to talk about your feelings.
It's true.
It's okay to open up. I know that mental health is a big issue these days, and it's always been.
Yeah.
But now more people opening up, and it's nothing to be ashamed of to talking to somebody. It's really not.
It doesn't make you any less masculine to talk to somebody, you know. You just have to know that there's people out there like me, like Nay, like any one of our friends.
If you're having a hard time, you think that your life is like the worst that it could possibly be, it's not, guys.
It's all perspective. You just have to change your mindset on how you perceive something, and you'll see that there's so many things that could be avoided, and there's so many things that are really no big deal that you're stressing over that you really don't need to, because there's so many hard things in life that you may not have encountered yet, but you will one day. And just know that when you get to that stage in life, that you have good people on your side, and we're there to help.
And guys, there are different ways that you can cope with what you're going through. I know for me, when I am stressed out, I listen to Eminem. I listen to the radio. I blast the music and I just drive through. I also take deep breaths. So I know that it seems silly, like taking a deep breath. But when you take at least 3 good deep breaths in your nose and out in your mouth, that is opening up your lungs, and it's giving you time to think. It's opening up your mind. If something pisses you off and you react right away, you might have to pay consequences for whatever comes out of your mouth or whatever you
comes
do.
Off of your hands.
So if
It's not worth it.
So if something's making you really mad, what you need to do is you need to step back. You need to take a deep breath, clear your mind, and then rethink that situation. A few ways to kind of cope with whatever you're going through depression, anxiety, just stress in your life, is take a few deep breaths and find something that calms you down, whether it's listening to loud music like I do, or playing video games like Johnny does, or playing outside, playing sports. You know, what do you do to distress?
My key to success in this is laughter. So if you can't laugh at a situation, or you can't laugh at yourself, then it's already way too far over your head. So what you need to do is you need to just laugh about it, because a lot of people say if you don't laugh, it's going to make you cry. You just need to laugh about it. Like, there's so many things that happen in my life personally and over the course of just this past year that has been so overbearing. You just need to laugh it off. I mean, there's no other way to deal with life. Just laugh. You gotta laugh through it.
And our number one thing that we always do is pray.
Yes.
And, you know, I don't know if you guys believe in God or not. We do. We pray every night. We may not go to church all the time, but we do pray and we thank Him for everything that we have. And if we're going through something really tough, not with each other, but in life, with friends or family or work, we pray.
If you want to be successful, you need to understand there's somebody out there better than you and above you, and someone that created you, and you just kind of, you know, you gotta go with that.
God has definitely been the number one in our life. And He's helped us through so much. And the power of prayer and just having that relationship has been super amazing. And I hope you guys can find that relationship too, because, you know, when you're struggling or you're stressing and things like that, like, you may feel that you're at your bottom, but when I was going through that, I gave it over to God. I said, God, I can't do this. Like, I need your help. And once I fully gave that over to Him, I felt so much better. Like, it is so much better. So, guys, I just want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video. I hope you guys learned something from this. Mental health is a big issue. And a lot of people are now coming forward and saying that they have problems that they need to talk about, which is amazing. So don't feel that you need to bottle up inside, like Braden said, because you know what? It's going to eat at you and then you're just going to explode. And guys, if you ever need someone to talk to, please, you know, message us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We are here to help you. And we hope that you guys have amazing lives. And just know that there is someone out there that can listen to you and help you with your problems. So guys, thank you so very much. Like I said, always think positive, never give up, live life to the fullest, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.